my friends. Hey, it's Bill Hinckley, current president of AMPA, the Air Medical Physician Association, and Flight Doc with UC Health, Air Care and Mobile Care here in Cincinnati, Ohio. All right, so I got a question for you. I'm guessing you're like me. You love to practice critical care and you love to do it outside the walls of a hospital, maybe on an ambulance, maybe on an airplane, maybe on a helicopter. And if that's you, my question is this. What conference can you attend in North America that will deliver to you the highest value for your hard-earned time and money? Did you get your most recent Air Medical Journal? Because if you did, and you flip to the inside front cover, pow! There's your answer, my friends. CCTMC 2014. Critical care and transport medicine are right there in the name of the conference. This is the conference we're looking for. So CCTMC 2014 is going to be in Austin, Texas. It's going to be at the Sheraton Hotel at the Capitol, March 31st through April 2nd. And if you were lucky enough like me to be at last year's CCTMC, you know that it was our biggest and our best ever. And I'm here to tell you, my friends, we have upped our game again. CCTMC 2014 is taking it to the next level. You may have gotten this brochure in the mail, and if you did, I think you know what I'm talking about. You know the type of speakers that we have recruited to speak at this conference. Just to name a few: Michael Frakes, Chuck Shepard, Mike Abernethy, Rick Erickson, Terry Campbell, Kelly Holdren, Janie Ford, and then all the way from Sydney Hems in Sydney, Australia, Dr. Brian Burns. Brian is kind of a celebrity. This guy spoke last year at SMAC, the Social Media and Critical Care Conference in Australia, which was massive. I am so psyched that Brian is coming to teach and to learn from us at CCTMC. Now, what kind of topics are we going to be talking about? Again, just to name a very few, you've got damage control resuscitation, massive transfusion protocols, post-ROSC care, disease-specific ventilation, fatigue management, mitigating crew members' mistakes, ECMO, RSI checklists, clinical logistics. That's just a few of the multitude of topics we're going to cover. It's the stuff that you are most hungry for. This is not the ALS Transport Medicine Conference, my friends. Critical care. Now, in addition to the main conference, the day before, Sunday, March 30th, this is an all-day pre-conference that you've got to check out. This is the world-famous Critical Care Procedural Anatomy Skills Day. There's an awful lot of procedures in our field that we don't get to do very often, that when we think about them kind of tighten our sphincter tone a little bit. Well, that's what this pre-con is all about. It is your chance to get rep after rep after rep in the cadaver lab and the sim lab with those procedures that frankly kind of frighten you a little bit, but we've got to master if we're going to bring our A game to our next really sick patient. So you got to check that pre-conference out. And also, brand new this year, on Monday morning, we've got another pre-conference, which is an ultrasound lab. So you know, just like I do, ultrasound is coming in critical care transport medicine. In fact, it's already here. My team's out there right now flying with an ultrasound machine on our helicopter. And your team might be too, but if they're not, I bet you they will be in the next couple of years. So this pre-conference is going to be an outstanding opportunity to gain expertise in this up-and-coming realm of the work that we do. Also, of course, just as we always do, we are going to have our scientific forum this year, and the most cutting-edge research in critical care transport medicine is going to be presented right here in Austin, Texas at CCTMC. You got to get there. Go to ampa.org. Find the brochure, download it, take a look, and sign up online. Also, exhibitors, if you sell a product that you think would appeal to critical care paramedics, nurses, or docs, this conference is an outstanding opportunity for you. And sign up, fill that exhibit hall. We'd love to see your products. Also, I almost neglected to mention, this is going to be in Austin, Texas, my friends. I was there last year for about 5 minutes, and next thing I know, I'm sitting on some sort of a giant jackalope with a huge mug of beer in my hand, and I'm banging my head to a local live heavy metal band. Guys, if you can't have a great time in Austin, then I don't know what to tell you. So, go to AMPA.org. Get to CCTMC 2014 in Austin. On behalf of the 3 sponsoring organizations, AMPA, IAFCCP, and ASNA, it is my pleasure to invite you to join us in Austin. I will see you there.